피냐 콜라다 알코올 세배 너의 피부색처럼 drip 지금 내 핸드폰에 빛.
Alright, welcome to another video. My name is Emeka and Dave. I'm about to talk about a very, very interesting topic today. I came across this video this week and I just said, okay, let's all watch this video and react to it, and we'll just give you our takes about this particular. This is the first time David is watching this video. He has not seen it before, so it's about to be a treat. So you guys, let's get into it. All right, let's go.
Hi guys. Like, I'm so sad right now because I just came to like a realization. These past few days have been so hard for me. Cause like, you know how men say that women have toxic feminism, and like you'll get to a certain age and like no one will want to marry you and no one will love you. Like, I feel like I've gotten to that point, guys. Like, I was so hung on to this feminism thing and I missed out on marriage and on children.
Something I noticed when I watched this video for the first time is like she's crying with one eye. Oh my God. Like, I think the video is, I don't know whether it's real. I think the video is kind of fake. Because there was a stage where she just wiping. You saw that shit now. Like, yeah, it's just her eye, one side. I don't know. Is she crying with one? I was like, but at least there's a lesson to be learned in this video. Let's continue.
Okay. I'm at a point in my life where like I'm so bitter. I'm so jealous of people who have marriages because they're so happy and their husbands don't even cheat on them. And like, men are just the best. You know, like right now is when I'm realizing like I can't do without them. And right now I'm like, I don't care like if you are rich or poor, tall, dark, handsome, ugly, me, I don't care, by the way. As long as you're a man and you're breathing, like, that's the only qualification I need.
Okay.
You know what? I've seen this video before, but like, he cracks me. You know what made me laugh? It's like she didn't even like for the whole how I need a touch. She said, as long as you're a man, as long as you are breathing.
Dude, I heard ugly in that, and I was like, okay, this is making me cry.
She said, I don't care if you are tall, short. She has tall. I think she's from Zimbabwe or something, or South Africa. Tall, short, handsome, ugly. Even so far you are a man, you are breathing. I will marry you. I'm no longer a feminist with that one eye. She was just giving that one eye. But okay, just try and wrap it.
This sounds like a special for Trevor Noah right now. I'm telling you, like.
So this is the first time you have seen the video.
This is the first time I'm
what
seeing
do you think?
the video. Okay, first of all, I'm going to address the feminist issue. How? Like, how do you want a life where everything is 50-50 and still want a man to do everything? It's, well, I don't know, maybe you should talk for now because
see, my point is this, like, and most of these people that call themselves like feminists and stuff like that, I feel that they are grifters, because like at the end of the day, I'm not seeing like even the hardcore, so-called hardcore feminists, like, do they actually believe in all these things that they are talking about? Do you find out that most of these hardcore feminists that have made money from feminism, they are married? Most of them are madly submissive. Things that they tell women to do, they don't even do it. But they know that, okay, there's a lot of money that you make by, girl, you don't need to, any man that tells you to do this thing, don't do it, you're independent, make your own money. Like, these girls are married, and you see that you're mad submissive. You see people like Nicki now, Cardi B, all these guys are married, they have kids.
The crazy thing is the songs they sing, and then the girls just take it up and be like, okay, we are going to be like this, bad bitch. At the end of the day,
the people that actually promote this stuff are not even about that life.
They are not about that.
At the end of the day, who suffers from it? It's those women. They suffer from it. They suffer from all those crazy things like, man, let's follow them. Then what's going on? They either that they're old or they're not married.
At the end of the day, they lose. And they don't, the funniest thing is that they don't lose in a way that you can recover from. They lose bad. Dude, someone is here crying on the internet right now and going like, okay, I'm not saying you can't be independent. I'm not saying you can't have your own shit. But you should know at the end of the day, there are levels to these things. I don't know.
Yeah, well, my own point is like, my own take and the whole thing is like, do what works for you. Like, don't listen to other people, because when it comes to this kind of experiences, it's unique to a particular person.
Yeah.
So when you come out and say, oh, I'm a feminist, I do all these things, you're a lady, the time is not on your side. You're not like a guy. There was even a video I saw when Kevin Samuels came out and said that, look, most of you women, you act as if you are men. Yeah. You go and take professions that won't benefit you. You waste your time. And not knowing that as a woman, there's a certain stage where for you to have kids will be very, very difficult. Yeah. As a man, even Kevin Samuels says that men have like 4 lifetimes. A man can have a wife, have kids, have a wife, have kids. A man can decide to get married at 50, 60, and marry a young girl. But a woman can't pull that off. So when you come at your peak, you now use that opportunity to be like, man, I don't need any man. You start jumping from one guy to another, jump from one guy to another. Then when you hit the realization that you are old, you are 13, you are 40 something, and you are not even being vetted for marriage, then what do? You go to church. You start praying. You start doing things that normally you would have done. At your peak, you are supposed to be settled. You see people that normally, and nowadays, guys, they need strong incentives to marry. The economy is not even really that good. What is there to gain?
Yeah, like a guy would literally ask you. I know girls will say the question, "What do you bring to the table?" is not right. But at the end of the day, what do you bring to the table?
Yeah, because
I can't just marry you because I want to have kids, dude. I can have kids with someone I'm not married to. Can't marry you because I need stability, dude. I can be stable with my life without you.
Yeah.
There are a lot of things you can do without the woman at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Vice versa. But at the end of the day, you can't call yourself feminist or maybe I'm getting this wrong. Is it that there's a type of feminism or feminists, whatever?
Bro, do you know what? Like that feminist thing has a lot of nuance to it. Like I don't even know what is feminism again or what's not feminism again. Because everybody just come in. It's like they make rules as they go. And I can't keep up. Like, bro.
Because when I first started hearing of it, what I felt was feminism was more like, okay, equality.
Equality,
50-50.
Yeah.
But
that's bullshit. You know?
Yeah, I get it. Because at the end of the day, 90% of women cannot beat an average guy.
Aside from that, let's be realistic. They don't want what we have. Like, they don't want that equal rights.
Even physically, it's not possible.
Yeah.
So, at the end of the day, I don't understand. Because you have a lot of women saying they want equal rights, they want this, they want that. But then, for example, you go on a date and the guy asks you to split the bill and it becomes an issue. Or maybe minor things. It doesn't really make sense that you want to be on the level of a man and still don't want the baggage that comes with it. It doesn't make sense in any way.
At the end of the day, now look at the video the girl says. She doesn't give a damn whether the guy, all those things that people are talking about now.
She wants an ugly man.
Do you understand? Because at the end of the day, see all these ladies that come out, and I keep telling people, all these girls that are pretty, all these hardcore feminists, I don't need it. But at the end of the day, if you see who they settle with, you'll be like, And they know that in their prime, they won't settle for somebody like that. Then why did you use your prime well? Why did you use your prime to get married? Why did you use your prime to get settled? No, you are jumping from one guy to another. Now you're old, you have to now settle for someone that normally you shouldn't have married in the first place. Why? Because you wasted all your options.
They keep screaming, never settle.
Never settle. At the end of the day, you now settle. You now settle for somebody that normally,
the worst person possible.
Normally, you won't even think about dating at your prime. Then why on earth didn't you just settle down and marry the person that you wanted to marry that was coming to you? Because you wanted to live. I don't understand. Like, man, it is what it is. At the end of the day, everybody makes their own decisions. You understand? If you decide that you want to be a feminist, that you don't need anybody, good luck to you. If you know that you want to use your best years, get married and get settled, that's your own prerogative. So, I think that's all I have for the video. David, do you have any other things to say?
Free world.
Alright, so please don't forget to like, subscribe on our channel. We'll be giving you more content. Please help support us. Peace.